either way, you know, my mind's always working 100 miles an hour. And these last few days have been quite interesting because on Instagram, my brother and I were having an exchange of philosophy, if you will. And that philosophy was, why do people always take advice from broke people? And so then I was kind of, you know, thinking about like the whole positive aspect that surrounds and encompasses, you know, taking advice and seeking help and helping one another out. And so my take is, yeah, I really don't think that people should take advice, financial advice, from a broke person. But it's not if you have money or not. It's just the term broke for me is not interchangeable, but it's not just monetary. Like, would I want to take spiritual advice from someone who's spiritually inept? Would I want to take marriage advice from someone who has never been married, and perhaps doesn't even have experience in marriage counseling? Do I want to take crypto investing advice from someone who's never invested crypto, or they just don't necessarily have the experience or the resume? And so on and so forth. Like, am I going to take business advice from someone who's never owned a business? Now, I might take managing advice from someone who works with other people, whether they've managed them or not. I'd be willing to take that advice. So yeah, all in all, stop taking advice from broke people. It's not going to get you anywhere. I've experienced the most success by putting my pride aside, looking at an individual who was doing what I would like to do. He was just running his own business, a very successful one at that. And I started mimicking his moves, and looking to him as a mentor. And in some respects, he is a mentor to me. He gives me business advice, gives me management advice, financial advice, just advice in general. And same thing with people locally that I deal with. I can't invest too much time and effort into someone who's not really investing much time or effort genuinely into bettering themselves. So I found it interesting because it's been coming up time and time again, although it's something that I never intended on posting. Papa Pepper did a post a couple of days ago basically saying to be real, be yourself. You know, no matter what you do, whether you're on Steemit, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, just be yourself, people. You know, you'll be successful, you'll be happy. And then today, Bam Bam 808 on Steemit did a post, said, hey, you feeling down? Keep swimming. And then he just talks about keeping a positive message, having a positive mood, and how like everything starts with that. What really was the catalyst for me today was there's a new user, at least I believe he's new. I've never interacted with him before, but his name is Kwakuasai, and I could be saying that wrong, but I'll just spell it Kwakuosei. And he's talking about how he had lost weight and kept it off, and how he looks now and how he feels. And obviously it resonates with me because I'm fatter than I used to be. But that's not the whole point. The point is, he had a message in his post. It said, my secret of life and success to you is, if you ever want to become anything on this earth, start small, start slow, but start now. That's positive words. See how you can find positivity anywhere? I don't know what this dude's bankroll's like. I don't know. But he has a positive message. So I can take advice from him because he's not broke in terms of positivity. I really think it's something that everybody should really take to heart. If there's something that you want to do, why not start now? You want to get in shape? What's stopping you from putting on your walking shoes and going outside and at least just walking around the block a couple of times? You want to be a developer or a programmer? What's stopping you from getting off of Facebook or video game or whatever it is you're doing and spending an hour a day learning a new code or learning code in general. You want to be a business owner. Well, first things first, come up with a business name, come up with a business idea. What's preventing you from putting that time and effort? So whatever it is you want to do, if you start now, you'll succeed. It's just taking the first step. So it's kind of crazy how the world works or the universe works, but I think a lot of people that think on the same wavelength sometimes find themselves thinking about the same thing around the same time. So it's I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool, so I just wanted to point that out and then leave everybody, especially with that, you know, one with the message of positivity, but also with the message of starting now. So whenever you're done watching this video, whatever it is that you really, really want to do, take the first step as soon as you turn this video off. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Now here I am, trying to give you guys advice on being positive and, you know, starting now if you really, really want to do something. Well, one of my cousins just showed up. I had seen him in about 5 years. And I'm always talking about, oh yeah, I'm going to work out, I'm going to go get in shape. And then he looked at me, he was just looking at me funny for the longest. And then finally he said, damn boy, you done got big. First thing I did was like, man, I'm about to go put on my my walking shoes and my basketball shorts, because if I'm really trying to be in shape, I would start now. Isn't that right, guys?